Week 4, we are focusing our attention on learning one thing and one thing only, that is the running record. This assessment tool will be the backbone of your literacy classroom and will inform you of each student's reading knowledge base. The important information you gain from it will then determine your planning and instruction for individual, small group, and whole group lessons. I would like for you to begin this week by reading Chapter 11 in the guided reading text. Once you have read that, then please continue on through the presentation section on Moodle. Now that you've read Chapter 11, are you thoroughly confused? Do you wonder why in the world running records need to be so specific and tedious? Are you wondering how this can possibly be used in your classroom, especially for those that are looking at the intermediate elementary levels and middle school? Well, this section of our class is designed to alleviate those fears, answer your questions, and provide you with some practical examples to grab onto. Trust me when I tell you that your ability not only to take a running record, but also analyze it and plan for teaching will be one of the most important pieces of learning that you will take with you into the classroom. Most, if not all, reading assessments that you will be asked to give will have some component of running records attached to them, even at the intermediate level. Running records were created by Marie Clay, whose work is also discussed in the phonics course that you're going to take or have taken. The running record assessment truly revolutionized educators' understanding of the reading process. When you're taking a running record, you can quickly see which skills and strategies the child has under control and find his or her struggles. These understandings should inform your planning and instruction. So in other words, it's not just taking the running record and figuring out the accuracy rate and the self-correction rate. It's also about analyzing the miscues the child made when reading. Were the miscues meaningful? Were they syntactically correct? Or did the miscues visually resemble the actual text the child was reading? The MSV. I want you to take a moment, actually several moments, and view this 3-part series here on taking a running record. I'm going to be inserting a couple additional videos about analyzing the running record and just an overview of running records for you. If someone brings a running record to me, I can look at that running record and tell you the child's strengths and areas they struggle with without ever hearing that child read, just by looking at the errors made. Here is Clay's blank running record form. It's blank because she found that it's much easier to take a running record on a blank sheet of paper because you never know where you're going to be and when you want to take a running record. There are some forms such as Fountas and Pinnell that have the text pre-printed on it, which is fine, but you're not always going to have that for every text you take a running record on. It also limits the space that you have to write observations on. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. This is the text for The Little Red Hen, which is the text of the 3-part video. So again, if you have questions, please ask.